Hello, Virgo. Welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and I will be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, and abundance reading for the month of December 2021. If this is your first time catching one of my readings, I do want to say welcome, and I invite you to subscribe because I do these readings each and every month, and I would love to share your money message with you. For the readings this month, I will be using my Groovy Waite Tarot deck. I will clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot, and then I will close out your reading, Virgo, with a Spirit Animal Oracle card. Also, if you're interested in getting a free copy of my checklist, the 6 things you need in place before you go into business for yourself, I will have that linked in the description, and if I remember, I will pin it in the first comment. I think that is it. I want to thank you all so much for the feedback you've given me on the checklist, and I'm very pleased that so many of you found it helpful. So let's go ahead and get right into your reading, Virgo. As you can see, the cards are starting to come out. And if you see my microphone cord floating in the frame here, I do apologize in advance for that. I'm trying to get the sound better because I've noticed, a lot of you have told me the sound is really low, so I'm trying to fix that because I get it, I don't like having to strain to hear either. All right, Virgo, so let's see what else is showing up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of December 2021. So, Virgo, as we move into the new month, this is interesting because I do see you started on something that had financial promise, but now you are not necessarily sure if that's the way you want, the way you want to go or the thing you want to do. Why? Because there's some other things that are starting to take off for you, Virgo. This is very exciting. That Knight of Swords means things are moving, and they're moving very, very quickly. So now, let's say you started a business, or you were considering picking up a new job. Well, you're starting to see success in other areas and other projects that you've been working on all year. And so now you're like, I don't know if I want that second job or that business or whatever it is. So that's very exciting. Now here is the Page of Swords. That's what we're dealing with next. The Page of Swords means that something, it's a message about something being stopped and discontinued because it's in the reverse. That means it's something that is kind of unexpected. I'm not feeling like it's negative because of the cards that follow it. We've got some good stuff here. But I do feel like there is going to be something that is stopped. Maybe it's a recurring bill. Maybe it's I don't know, an event. I don't know, but there's just something that's going to be like it's just not going to continue. And there is a financial aspect to it. Next, we have the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is group collaboration, group projects, working with a group of people. Now, this is good because when you work with the group, you also leverage the action and the energy and the ideas of more than one person. And so everybody benefits because when you have a group, you can scale your business, you can scale what you do. And then you can also, people can, benefit and tap into your skills just like you can benefit and tap into the skills of other people. Again, there's going to be a financial win with that. Next, we have the Magician. This is the ultimate alchemy card, using what you have to create exactly the life you desire or the results that you desire. You're using everything you have at your disposal, Virgo, and it's definitely creating some financial overflow for you, which is very exciting. Next, we have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups talks about a canceled party. That's what I'm feeling with that. Like very, very specifically, it's coming out. Canceled party. Party is canceled. Party not happening. I'm not surprised to see that. We are in December, so it's going to be a holiday month. There's going to be a lot of holiday parties. So don't be surprised if something gets canceled or maybe just gets postponed or something, or delayed, but there is some type of event or gathering that looks like it's not going to happen, and you get notice of it roughly in the first week of December. All right, Virgo, let's see what else shows up for you. I'm not sure which direction that is, but I'll leave it upright, even though I don't like the Devil card upright. What do we need to know for the sign of Virgo as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance? For the month of December 2021. All right, Virgo, so as we move into the second week of December, it looks like your conversations are going to actually go rather well. You know, I'm picking up coaching sessions for some of you. Some of you are going to be working with the coach one-on-one, and those sessions are going to be life-changing, as they should be. You know, and if you're not working with a coach, I do feel like there's going to be a strong conversation with someone you look up to, Virgo, and that's really going to change the game for you. It's really going to kind of make you pivot in a direction that you didn't expect to. Now, this is really, really good because now you're unlocking more money-making potential, more money-making ideas, more opportunity for cash flow to come into your life. But here we have the Devil card. Now, the Devil card talks about self-sabotage, sometimes getting in our own way. I know as a Virgo myself, sometimes I am guilty of this, and I really have to consciously work on overcoming my own self-limiting beliefs or my own, limits that I put on myself and my own bad habits that, really kind of prevent me from experiencing the things I want to experience. So that's something that we have to be aware of and something we have to be careful with, because that totally can get in the way of the money you want to make, Virgo. Next, we have the Nine of Swords. I love seeing this card in the reverse. It means that we are no longer feeling anxious, depressed, or worried about something. We feel really, really good about money. We feel really, really good about the direction our financial life is going, right? We may not be exactly where we are, but we are starting to see progress and feel really, really good about the choices, the financial choices that we're making. Next, we have the Star card. Now, the Star card, she's all about being the celebrity. The other thing about the Star card is this is a card about good health, right? So because it is the health, vitality, vibrant, robustness, just a very clean, clear, bright energy. The Star card is definitely a positive card, especially as it relates to your money. Now, for some of you, this will be literally being a celebrity, maybe being an online influencer, maybe being a local celebrity in your town or within the company that you work for. But it's definitely going to be an opportunity for use the attention you're getting and to monetize it. Don't be afraid of that. Don't be afraid of monetizing anything that you have that is considered an asset or that is considered a benefit for you. Next, we have the Empress card. Now, the Empress card talks about growth. She talks about maturity, but she also reminds us about timing. Certain things happen in a certain time frame, and we can't speed them up nor slow them down. The Empress is also all about that divine feminine energy. In other words, we don't always have to be so driven and so hardcore about everything, but the divine feminine is more about flow and more about attracting what it is that she wants instead of, aggressively chasing after it. Now, there is a time for us to tap into that masculine energy, but there's also a time for us to tap into the feminine energy. And that's what I'm picking up with her here. So, Virgo, because we are the practical sign and we are the ones who kind of like to do things and expect things to be done as they are supposed to be done, sometimes we have to kind of sit back and let things flow. And also we have to be confident in that we're going to attract exactly what it is that we want, especially as it relates to money, finances, opportunities, people, situations, all the things, okay? All right, Virgo, let's see what else shows up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance. For the month of December 2021. Ooh, okay, Virgo, as we hit the second half of December, check it out. Things get really, really good. Okay, Knight of Cups. This means someone doesn't show up for us in the way that we expected. So, like we were expecting someone to help us, especially something financial, work, money, career, business related, and the person doesn't show up. But it's okay, because when I look at the rest of the cards here, you end up not needing that person really. That person, not that they're not a good person, but some people are just flaky, or some people, they've got their own lives, they've got their own stuff they're dealing with, and so the priority is for them to take care of themselves, and that's what I'm picking up here. Next, we got the Six of Swords. That is travel, that is a trip. Now, because we're in the month of December, that makes total sense. A lot of people travel for the holidays, but I also feel like this is planning a trip, Virgo. I think you're going to be going on a trip soon. I think you're going to be going on a trip maybe in January, maybe in February. Maybe there's an event or something that you're going to attend, because that's what I'm feeling like for some of you. Like maybe you're going to buy tickets to go to a conference, or maybe a business trip. You schedule it in December for January or something like that. Next, we got the Four of Pentacles. I like seeing that guy in the reverse because it means we're not being tightwads. As a matter of fact, we're in a very good position to share and to give our finances. And it doesn't mean that we're only giving in order to receive, but sometimes it just feels good to give because we can. And I feel like that's going to be you in the second half of December, Virgo. We talked about the Ace of Pentacles. This is a brand new business venture or a brand new money-making project that takes off in a very good way. It's very profitable. You start seeing cash flow very quickly. I like seeing the Devil card in the reverse. Remember, we saw him here. The Devil card in reverse means you are letting go of whatever was getting in your way as far as self-sabotage. You're working on the habits, you're trying to become the best version of you, and that does pay off, and that does increase your income. Finally, we have the Eight of Wands, Virgo. The Eight of Wands talks about speed, and things happen very, very quickly. And because things are happening very, very quickly, sometimes we just have to keep up. We just have to pay attention to, again, the timing of things, like we talked about with the Empress card here. Whoa. Okay, Virgo, let's see what else is showing up as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of December 2021. Ooh, I love it. Okay, so as we close out December, Virgo, looks like you're going to have some downtime from work. That's what the Eight of Pentacles is telling me. You won't be as busy towards the end of December, but again, because it is a holiday month, that makes total sense. A lot of people go on vacation and holiday, plus we are at the end of Q4 and we're moving into Q1, but we're also moving into a new calendar year. So, that could be a downtime for a lot of people, but for some of you, it may be a busy time. But from what the cards are telling me here, it looks like you're going to have a little bit of downtime, Virgo. Next, we have the Moon card. Now, the Moon card means that something is hidden, something is unknown. Sometimes you don't know what you don't know, right? So you just have to kind of understand that there's more to be known about a certain situation, and you have to kind of allow things to unfold before you take action. Next, we have the Ten of Swords. That is healing and releasing, forgiving of something that was emotionally painful. Emotions have a lot to do with our finances, and sometimes holding on to, old feelings or hurtful feelings can get in the way of our divine feminine. Well, not divine feminine, but divine money flow. That's what I mean. Next, we have the Judgment card. The Judgment card is a card about rebirth. The Judgment card also is a card about making a change, and it's a very positive, impactful change. Again, I'm feeling like there is just money coming from several directions when I see this card. It's like you really have to be ready, and you have to be prepared, and you have to have your hands open, because when the money comes in, it's going to be flowing from here, there, and everywhere. So Virgo, get ready. Set yourself up to receive, because it looks like money is definitely coming in, especially towards the end of the month. Finally, we have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is the wish card. Doesn't matter if it's in reverse in my readings. The Nine of Cups talks about getting exactly what it is that you've been wishing, hoping, and praying for. Because it's in the reverse, though, it means it may be to a lesser degree, but you're going to start seeing signs of what you want start showing up for you. Okay, so get ready. Make sure that you are prepared for what you want. Make sure that you are capable of receiving exactly what you want, and make sure that you are the person who needs to be the person in order to get exactly what you want, right? Because sometimes it's all about self-development, and we have to understand that, you know, we have to up-level ourselves so we can receive more. All right, Virgo, so you've got a really good month here. You've got a healthy month, which is fun. And you also have a successful month. You know, you've got things working out for you in big ways and also in little ways. So just get ready for that. All right, so this is a Spirit Animal Oracle card. You got card number 19, Virgo. I love it. This says, dog spirit, be loyal to what you love. Yes, be loyal to what you love. I do think that's where true passion and joy comes, especially when it comes to, you know, making money and being of service. So Virgo, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you found it helpful. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, observations, please drop them down below. I want to thank you so much for spending this time with me. We'll do it all again next month.